Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the group. My name is Tom. Today is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. It is the 4th of May, 2022. Conclusion of the FOMC. Jerome Powell has spoken. He has once again brought the markets back to life in what I would consider a little bit of a relief rally. In my opinion, and of course it's my opinion only, anything that you hear on this channel, hear from me, any members collectively or privately from the TMP group are not to be considered advice to buy, sell, hold any stock or any cryptocurrency. This video is for educational entertainment purposes only. And jumping right in, we did see a dramatic rally in the market today once Fed Chair Powell did deliver his message, and the message was pretty simple. It was that he thought that he could, along with the rest of the Fed members, get a grip on and tame inflation, start taming by inflation, specifically by introducing or inserting a 50 basis point, so 0.5% raise to the interest rates. And he took the 75 basis points off the table, which the market did have some fear and uncertainty that might come in. He took that off the table for this month and for June. And I believe the next FOMC is in June 10th, or it could be the 14th. So anyways, early to mid-June. We should see another 50 basis point rate hike, which the market has already factored in, thus allowing us to have this rally that we had today. It was kind of tough for me at the end of the day to take a look at my portfolios, personally and collectively for the TMP group, and find anything that was red, as this news did boost all markets. So looking at our Nvidia 715-210 calls, which is the only trade that we have going on right now, they were up another 14%, $230 on top of where they closed prior. So we are looking very nice. Again, the number that we're looking at, and I believe Nvidia closed right around 202 today. The number that we're looking for out of Nvidia is to hit 212 by the 25th of May if we can. And if we can hit 212 by the 25th of May, we should get a 3x on our return or our investment. Each one of those calls averaged out costing us $1,500, and we're about 20 calls deep in there. So we will be looking to turn that $30,000 into a profit of about $120,000. All right, there are so many companies out there right now that are at such a bargain when you look at the price of the stock compared to where it was even a year ago or 2 years ago. The market is allowing us to buy in at discount prices, but we don't want to buy junk. So specifically what we're looking at is we're looking at dollar cost averaging into what I would consider the Great Eight, and that includes Google, Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, and Berkshire B. If I left one out, I apologize, but I do want to hit on each one of those individually. Google is at levels right now where we think it is a very strong buy. We know that Google will have its split, and at the levels Google is trading at right now, Google is still the leader. There really is no alternative. Its moat is so wide, and we love Google here. Amazon, we know that Amazon got burned, it got hit, many considering it a pandemic play. However, at these levels, we do think that Amazon has a lot of room to run, that it can get back up to that 3,500 to 4,000 buyer before within the next 12 months. And once Amazon splits, and I believe they're at a 20 for 1 as well, that the shares will be much more affordable for the general population to buy, and we will see a nice run in Amazon. Speaking of splits, Tesla at these levels, our price target for Tesla by the end of the year is for Tesla to be back up at $1,200. So we see still a nice movement and solid runway in Tesla, and we know that Tesla buyer before the end of the year will perform its stock split. Okay, what else are we looking at? Microsoft has been having a nice run. We still think there's a lot of room to go in Microsoft. The same with Facebook. In fact, take a look at Facebook's PE, and it's dropped below 20. So Facebook is down in the levels where we would consider it a value play or a value stock versus a growth stock. Facebook is still the leader in social media any way you cut it, and its advertisers are still there. We definitely like Facebook at this level. Nvidia, if you watched the channel, the last couple of videos that I put out, you know that we have been highlighting the Nvidia trade that we're in. Ticker symbol NVDA. Nvidia, as far as semiconductors go, everyone else is a distant second. I would put AMD the closest second, but the drop is so far. Jensen Huang out of Santa Clara, California, has the absolute best resources, the best minds at work when it comes to artificial intelligence, when it comes to virtual reality, when it comes to gaming components. Their CPUs are such a high level above everyone else. And the company is profitable. There is obviously a shortage in chips, which creates a high demand. And once the shortage is alleviated, then the demand will still be there. And I have heard it said before that the shortage and the demand that it's creating is going to create a flood because they're so scarce right now, bringing the price of the chips down. You better believe that that's already factored into it, and that Nvidia will emerge as what we consider to be the leader in all chip stocks. Berkshire Hathaway, specifically the Berkshire B shares, are full of stocks that we follow. They're full of what I would consider blue chip value stocks and growth stocks, and you cannot go wrong following Warren Buffett and Charles Munger. All right, one last position I want to talk about is the ERX. So I know a lot of members of the group have the XLE, which is the energy ETF. We bought in today to more of the ERX. Take a look at that. It is a leverage play. It's a 2 times leverage play, so it's not as aggressive as a 3 times leverage. But with Europe banning Russian oil and that being on the table right there, we believe the energy sector will continue to thrive and that it has legs for at least the foreseeable future. So, question posed that I have is this relief rally, will it sustain? How long will it hold for? Will we continue to see more green days, or will we drop back down and will we face more of the headwinds that are out there in the market with the geopolitical problems that we have, the labor shortage, the rising rates? We do know that the bond yields are coming down. That should be good for our tech stocks. That should be good for our growth plays. But I personally, again, this is just my opinion, I would use caution. I would DCA and not unload on a single position right now. And there's kind of a couple different thoughts on dollar cost averaging. If you're buying in at the very low, then you're missing, the big run that comes up. But more often than not, when you have a big run and you have a big rally, then you see a drop before its next leg up. So dollar cost averaging, in my opinion, is the way to go, not financial advice. Last but not least, the crypto market. We take a look at Bitcoin and how Bitcoin has performed over the past couple of sessions where we've had the Fed come on and deliver positive news, and cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin, which leads the way, has had a nice pop. You have to go back to 2017 to see the RSI at the level that it's at right now, relative strength index, which means as low as it is, that Bitcoin is underbought and oversold, and there are a lot of wallets that are accumulating more and more Bitcoin, more and more Ethereum, whale wallets, not necessarily within the exchanges of a crypto.com or a Coinbase. But so we definitely see a positive future for Bitcoin in the mid to near future, and think that as long as it can continue to float right around this $39,000-$40,000, even drop into $38,000, that we should see a positive run here within the next probably 4 to 6 months is the timeline that I'm looking at Bitcoin to leg up. And when I say leg up, I think we can get up into the 45, 47 range. All right, that's all I got for you today. Coming at you, it's 3:45 p.m. I'm here in Tempe, Arizona, on my way back home. I hope everyone had a fantastic day. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, leave me a like. Give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and you'll hear more content. And just hope everyone will continue to have faith in their plays, invest in companies that you believe in, invest in companies that you know, invest in companies that you own and that you use. That way, when we have the dips, then you stay convicted in your plays, you stay strong, you're able to hold through the hard times and make money on the good times like we saw today. And here's to many more, and here's to seeing you on the next video.